Hágale. ¿Cómo está mi gente? Sí,
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I think we live. Are we live? Divide by 5. Are you live? Divide by 4. You know no more. All right.
Regresamos a la vaina.
Yo creo que yo voy a mover esto un poco más para acá, porque imagínate, si yo me puedo poner aquí, un hombre puede hablar un poco más mejor. Yo voy a disimular.
Like the video.
Sí. Yes, everybody, please. Let's just constantly remind people to like the video, because I feel like we forget. We be having like some people in here. And
let's get like 100 likes.
We never like, man. We never like, man. It's always good to like, because if you like, you love. And if you love, then you definitely like the brother.
That's what it means? that's what we're talking about. What's good, gang?
What's good, gang? How you guys doing today?
Long time. No hablamos, no speak.
I feel like I haven't been in the chat in a while. And if you haven't been in the chat in a while,
because we haven't spoken to you in the podcast.
I did this podcast a long time ago. A real long time ago. Feel me?
Way before we were in the ALDS. Oh, man, we back.
Way before we beat Houston in the ALCS. I wrote the song in 94. How am I doing this?
Oh, I need that hoodie that Josh got on.
Recording in progress.
All right, guys. What's going on? It's been a little while. Since we did a podcast. But you know what? Might as well talk again when games matter. And the games are about to matter as the playoffs are about to start. Well, technically the playoffs have started for some teams. And they haven't started for some teams. We're one of the teams that it has not started for. Welcome to the PinstripeStrong podcast. I am Joezmcfly. Chris will be talking to you guys in just a moment. And we are the PinstripeStrong podcast. We'll talk about that. We're recording this ALDS preview now. And we'll talk about Chapman. And we'll talk about the roster. And we'll talk about maybe some walk-on stuff. We'll talk about some of, our little brother. What happened to our little brother? Maybe. We'll talk about that and more on the PinstripeStrong podcast.
Let's do it.
Hey. Are you here now?
Sensational.
What? Woo! Let's go on. What is going on, y'all? What is going on, my friends? Welcome to the PinstripeStrong podcast, as we are here to be happy, to get you hyped, to get you right for the playoffs. This is one of your locations, if not your premier locations for playoff content, Yankees news, and all of that and more. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe on YouTube. Like the video, and you already know the vibes. Let's go. What's goody, y'all? Been a little while, and I'm happy to be here. We're very fortunate to be one of the last 8 teams standing in these playoffs. I'm Joezmcfly. That's Chris.
Oh.
We're the PinstripeStrong, and we have you guys in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. What's good, y'all? We had the small little respite. I had Comic-Con to cover over the weekend, and not like we had baseball to worry about on our end, because the Yankees took care of business. Unlike other teams. Congratulations to the teams that did win. First ever time that the wild card was not a one-game situation, and it ended up being a best of 3, which we'll talk about that in a second, see how we feel about that. And congratulations to the Mariners, the Phillies, the Padres,
wow.
and
Guardians.
the Guardians. Yeah, so congrats to you guys for making it to the American League Division Series. As for the Mets and the rest, the Blue Jays,
The Rays,
and
the
Cardinals. Real quick, I'll just name the series and we'll just talk about what stood out real quick. Cardinals and the Cardinals and Phillies. Phillies shocked. And shout out to Pujols and shout out to Yachty. All right. Great career. It was for naught. It was over. And hats off to you guys.
Absolutely.
Off to Guardians and Tampa Bay Rays, who got every game in the midday that nobody watched. And it was a mid-off. My God, was it a mid-off?
It was tough to watch. It was tough to watch,
especially the last game. We wanted the Rays to win one game. People didn't understand why, because it was beyond their comprehension. But the fact was that we wanted the Rays to win one game because we wanted that series, as Yankee fans, to go minimum 3. But some people did not get that concept and were saying, Joe, why you want the Rays to win? You crazy. It's like, what? Bro,
That's how they sound?
Exactly. That's exactly how they sound. So, Chris, what did you think about that series real quick?
No, it was definitely boring. But I understood why you wanted, because because obviously, if you're a Yankee fan, you know that the winner of that series faces the Yankees in the first round.
And they went like 15 innings.
15 innings. They tired. The Kluber had to come out the freaking ball. I wanted them to come bombed up and depleted to face the Yankees.
That's a fact.
But everybody didn't. They didn't get that. But whatever. We're gonna face Paul Quantrill's son. He's gonna open up the series.
It's interesting, crazy
versus Cole. So that's pretty cool.
Back to get the revenge on the Yankees for Joe Torre destroying that man's arm.
Him, Tom Gordon, and Felix Heredia. Them 3 guys.
Yo.
And Scott Proctor.
Scott Proctor has been walking around with a sling for the rest of his life. Because of the usage from Joe Torre.
Bro, that was just horrible.
So then there's that. So Guardians will be facing the Guardians, which is why we're going to be talking about this. The Mets had all the pitching in the world, and it did not matter, as the pitching didn't show up and the hitting didn't show up. And then they try to check people's ears for Vaseline or whatever the hell they were looking for.
Let me ask you about that. So if you see a pitcher's shiny ears and he's kicking your ass,
no, you got to check.
You have to check. My question is,
you better be right.
my thing is, why you didn't check? Wasn't his ears shiny earlier in the game?
I think they were looking to see if there were. I think Buck was like inspecting balls and checking and trying to see whatever. He wasn't sure. There's something probably he didn't want to do. But
and they still didn't do shit after. Was it one hit?
One hit, the Mets had 1 hit and 1 walk that whole game.
Yo, Mets fans, this is why in July, shut the hell up, yo. Shut up. And it's the Mets fans, because I'm the guy that, Chris hates the Mets. I hate the Mets because of the fans. Because y'all think that New York is the Mets. New York is a Mets town. Now we beat you.
I don't even care about that shit. Y'all could have the town. I want the chip.
Bro, we want the world.
Listen.
You know what I mean? Like, you gotta stop me.
At least you guys had a nice trumpet. Anyway, on to the next game. And the last one, right, last but not least, was Toronto. And I left this one for last, not the Mets for last. Toronto, you guys, this is, my how. And you lose 2 in your how. You lose 4-0. And then after that, you lose to the You lose after you have an 8-1 lead. Shout out to the Mariners, though.
To Seattle. Bro, you let two teams celebrate in your house.
Castillo looks good.
Castillo looks awesome. Prayers to George Springer. Hopefully he's okay. I haven't heard any updates or anything like that. I mean, it's not Blue Jay strong, but we still worry about people's health. But yeah, that was just silly from Bo. They're up 8-1. That's insane to me. You up 8? Well, you up by a touchdown and you lose. That's crazy to me.
I know. Anyway, so now, Chris, what did you think about the wild card round? Do you like it? Do you like the format? Do you hate it?
I like the format because it just goes to show you. I don't know. I mean, maybe to some people it's different, but to me, I don't want to be in the best of two. Or best of three.
Best of three.
First,
yeah.
The first, the one that the team that wins the first, the two games first. Obviously, they advance. I like that versus the one
game
because it's like shit happens. Obviously, you think you're a great team. There's always going to be a team that's better than you, or hopefully, you are the best team. But in the event that you end up in that wild card round, you have a chance to come back, even if you lose the first game. Like the Mets did. They lost the first game, they won the second game, and now it's like, I bet who's going to win game 3.
Yes.
And it makes for exciting TV. And it looked like the elites, like the Yankees, Houston, like they're looking at the Dodgers. They're looking at them like, fight, you know what I mean? Like it just feels good, B. I don't know. I like it. I like it for TV, for entertainment purposes. Especially if you're a baseball fan, I like the best of 3.
All right, that's cool. Me too.
How about you?
I like it too. I like it because it's like it gives like that drama and it's possible. And baseball's played in series, so go ahead and do it. Are you ready to get into this series, Chris?
Let's do it, man.
I will tell you right now. Earlier today, I'm starting to feel the jitters, like a little bit of like that anxiety that you get before. And I don't want to get people in the chat a little bit too hype or too like, oh, Joe, you're amping me up a little bit, man. I was good before I talked to you, Joe. Because it feels like, everybody keeps saying that. But anyway, I started getting like the little jitters that you get before a playoff game, where it's the day before, the calm before the storm. And it's like, you're feeling it's a couple of hours. Now, if you really think about it, we're recording this at 6:16, so in about 25 hours from now, it will be first pitch. And Yankee Stadium will be ballistic, but the time between now and then, the minutes will feel like hours, and then time for some reason, once you start getting close, starts speeding up. It starts speeding up. And then the baseball, Yankee Stadium opens up, and then you're seeing the lights, and we're getting the primetime games, and everybody, the bright lights and everything like that. You're seeing the pitchers warm up. And listen, you're seeing the playoff bunting, and then you're seeing on the fresh grass where it says ALDS or whatever, and it's like, Chris, we're here,
It's here.
And when you think about it, I don't want to get you like in a situation, Chris, because you might be like, oh man, why you put it like this? But the Yankees got to win 11 out of 19 games in October.
Can they do it?
Can we win 11 out of 19? Can the Yankees go 1-0 for 11 games? You win 11, you win a ring. Yankees had an 11-game win streak this year, Chris. It's a little different.
They did.
Twice, I think, no? I mean, that would be nice now. Wouldn't be opposed to that.
Now they, obviously the team is different. But it starts with Cole. It starts with him. It was official. He was named the Game 1 starter.
Game 1 starter.
He said postseason is a drug, like Brian McCann told
It is.
Postseason is a hell of a drug. That'd be a dope shirt. The playoffs is a hell of a drug.
With my face and shit. With my face.
Yeah. with dreads and shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Super freak. But it starts with Cole. It doesn't matter what happens. That's your ace. That's your guy. We're only gonna go as far as Cole does, right? It will be extremely, extremely tough and difficult to reach that goal if Cole gives up, continues to give up home runs at the rate that he's been in the whole season, which he leads, right? He's like 33 home runs that he gave up. So, yeah, he's ready. So if he's ready, yeah, let's go. And the game 2 is Cortez.
Well, before we get into game 2 and stuff, because we'll talk about that.
Well, I mean, like the pitcher.
We don't need to talk about any of that. This is ALDS preview. This is going to be game 1. I'm going to tell you guys how this is going to go. This is your hype pod. We're going to hype you guys up, okay? Because like I said, when we get in the building's going to sound like a zoo. Bro, I was watching Citi Field, be honest, and it's a winner-take-all game. The building's not even full. Yankee Stadium brings a different energy come October, and that's just what it is. The place is going to be packed to the hilt. There's going to be a lot of noise. I've been there, guys. This crop of Yankee fans are hungry. I've been there all the time. I keep looking at playoff videos from yesteryear, from years past, of big moments that happened while I was at the stadium, where the Didi homer, the 3-run homer, which is the loudest that I heard Yankee Stadium outside of Bad Bunny, and and of course, the Gary Sanchez when he hit that double against Houston and they couldn't beat the Yankees in Yankee Stadium. I'm getting chills just thinking about how lit Yankee Stadium gets in October. But we got to give them something to cheer for, and it's up to Cole. Okay? We're talking about everything that happened throughout the season. None of that shit matters if you show up in October. El Duque can vouch for you. He'll have like a 4 ERA, 4.5 ERA, and a twirl of 1.5 in the playoffs, and you a legend out here, bro. That's just what it is.
I just like that. You could be trash. I mean, of course we're gonna get tight. Like, yeah, you trash or whatever. Like a pitcher like Montas. You know what I mean? Like if he comes back, which I haven't heard anything like that.
No.
If you do, if you pitch to a 1.5 ERA, it's like. Throughout the whole next season, it's like, oh, don't worry about it, man. He's set for October. He's getting ready for October, and that will be the conversation for your career if you do something beautiful this postseason.
After we seen what Max Scherzer did, and I'm sure Cole was looking at that start. After we seen what Manoah did, and I'm sure Cole was looking at that start. After we seen what Castillo did, and I'm sure Cole's looking at that start. Mm-hmm. Gerrit Cole, when the lights are brightest in October, it's the Cleveland Guardians. Show up, show out, motherfucker, because I'm telling you right now, you cannot do half of what Max Scherzer did. If you do what Manoah did, you're getting killed out here.
Yep.
So I need him to go crazy this game. Yeah, he can have the strikeouts, fine. I'm going to need to do without the 2 or 3 homers prerequisite. Please. Leave that in the regular season.
Leave that.
So, Gerrit Cole is key number 1 to winning this game. Key number 2. What you think it is, Chris?
The offense, huh?
The offense.
The offense.
The offense has to be offensive to the other team. Disrespectful type of offense. Where they're coming up and they're hitting, and we'll talk about roster constructions right after this. But the offense got to show up. The key to it is Giancarlo, in my opinion. Yes, Judge is going to be there. Yes, Judge is maybe not going to get pitched to or get pitched to. I don't know. Giancarlo, if he locks in, Chris, a locked-in Giancarlo can wreck October for people.
I think he's ready, man.
Okay. I want that. We want that.
I think he's ready, man. I think
yes,
he smells it.
Good.
He smells it, yo.
Yes, he smells it.
He smells.
Yeah,
With a Z.
smelling salts.
He smells it. Yo. He smelled that pretzel in the air. B.
And what is the third and probably the most important thing?
Man, where once the starters, pass you the baton, the bullpen, y'all
The
gotta
bullpen.
y'all gotta step it up. Who's closing?
Who's closing? That's the
I
question.
mean, who's the bridge?
Chris, I don't know if this is just funny business, but Aaron Boone today in today's press conference threw out a name for a closer. I don't know how I feel about that.
Don't tell me it was Efros.
He said Tyone, and I said, whoa.
I didn't see close. I saw bullpen.
He said he might close a game or two. I was like,
Excuse me?
what? Now,
I don't know about that.
the one thing I will say, guys, the Yankees don't really have an answer at bullpen. In the bullpen, really, there's a lot of question marks. We'll see what happens.
Is that?
I'll
Well, go ahead. I'll say it.
the best thing for the Yankees to do in this case, if they want to. Another team had that same issue. If you want a Washington National this and start a pitcher one day and bring him out the bullpen the next,
Hey,
you gotta do what you gotta do.
no, but that's what I was gonna ask. Is that a benefit to the Yankees that the other team doesn't know? Because obviously everybody, even though not everybody's Mariano, but even if you knew what was coming, you was not gonna hit it because he's Mariano. But not everybody is Mariano. But if you don't know who the hell's coming out of the bullpen, you know what I mean? Like, who's gonna close this day? Who's gonna close this day? Who's gonna do this?
Yeah.
It could be a benefit, but I don't know. I like the formula. I like everything organized.
Yes.
Okay, you're gonna close. You're gonna pitch the eighth. You're gonna pitch the seventh. I like
Yes.
because if you're dominant, it doesn't matter if they don't know what's going on. You know what I mean? So
Chat, let me know who you guys want to close games for you.
I got a lot.
Yankees have lost Chad Green. Yankees have lost Mike King. They've lost Chapman for other reasons that we'll get.
Well, he lost himself.
We'll get by. We'll talk about after this. This is the exciting portion. So we're gonna talk about the excitement. Okay. Yeah.
Wandy's coming back.
Wandy's coming back. You know.
Wandy has closed.
Yeah. We have Herman out there. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I think that'll be the tightrope that the Yankees must walk. And can you walk that tightrope 11 times against really good teams? Okay? The Yankees are like...
Can you do that against the Dodgers?
In the Empire State Building and shit.
Can you do that against Houston?
I don't know.
Can you?
Can we do it against the Guardians, which is who we need to focus on?
Absolutely.
People that talk to me about like, hey, do you think that we could beat the Astros? Astros? Sir! Talk to me about the Guardians, and that is where our focus needs to be. The Cleveland Guardians. Do not look past the team that anything can happen in a short series. A ball bounces one way or another, and you're out.
That's it.
You're out. Like, I've seen really good Yankee teams lose in this round against teams that are like, what the hell? We're not supposed to lose to them.
We just seen 100 and something plus win team lose to an 89 win team.
In October, crazy shit happens, and that's just what it is. Baseball gonna baseball to a crazy degree. You can't even make sense of October.
And that's why it's the best postseason.
And that's why it's the best.
In sports.
In my opinion, yes, for sure.
Don't argue with me. It is what it is.
There's nothing to argue.
You're not changing my mind.
Yeah. Yes.
Roster.
The roster.
Now, there was some news about some guys. Matt Carpenter, he will be on the ALDS roster.
Woo! Carp is back, baby. We'll talk about
Carp is back.
I want to talk about how we're going to use them after we talk about the roster.
Absolutely. Benintendi's getting close, right? It's unlikely that he'll be ready for the ALDS, but he would
He
not
won't be
rule
ready.
out
Yeah.
a return. Yeah, it's probably ALCS if the
Yeah.
Yankees advance. And of course, as we mentioned, Wandy Peralta will be on the postseason roster as expected. So that's pretty good stuff. And as Joe mentioned, Tyone will be in the ALDS bullpen.
Yeah.
Now, is Judge your leadoff guy?
Yeah. I think that the Yankees are kind of considering not having DJ LeMahieu on the roster because when you're watching these press conferences, you got to like read in between the lines of what they say. Boone said that he felt that his swing was still compromised, which to me means I can't put him on this roster, if his swing is going to be compromised, right? We don't know. Like at the time of us recording this, the Yankees still have not come out with their official roster. The Yankees may still put him on the roster, but the roster spots are really few and far between. And the fact that it's a short series, chances are is that you're going to need those spots.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So, I don't know. Maybe DJ LeMahieu, they'll give him a series, try to see if they could get him right, try to figure it out, and try to send them off. And then maybe still keep him with the team, but try to, keep him around. So that's a person that I don't think might make it. I think Cabrera's going to make it, obviously.
Cabrera has to be.
Carpenter's back.
Carpenter is back.
Judge, obviously. Giancarlo was taking some outfield situations. Don't know about that.
There were conversations that maybe in the later in the playoffs you'll play some outfield. So let's see how that goes.
Yes.
Obviously you have your Glaber. You have IKF. Two catchers, definitely gonna have Higgy and Trevino out there. Rizzo.
Yeah.
And what do you do with Oswald Peraza?
I think he's gonna make the. I think Hicks makes the roster. For a couple of reasons.
Right.
I think Hicks makes the roster.
Now Boone said he will definitely. Oh no, not definitely. Excuse me. He will probably go 12 pitchers.
Oh. So that gives 12 pitchers means 14 position players.
Which Jack Curry mentioned a couple days ago. Boone brought that up. He's like, yeah, we'll most likely go 12. Yana. So that means to me 3 starters, 9 bullpen arms. I think. Because of the days off in between, I think they'll go 3 starters.
That makes sense. The days off helps you to take less pitchers. You got a day off after game 1, which I hate. You get a day off after game 2, which is fine. It's a travel day, but I don't like the day off between game 1 and 2.
The weird part is then they played 3 games in a row, and the third game in that set is back at home, so you don't get the off day from Sunday to Monday. So Tuesday with game 1, Thursday game 2.
Win in 4, win in 3 or 4, just so you don't have to deal with that. Win over the, you know what I mean? Just win over the weekend, Pop.
Right.
You don't want to come back to Yankee Stadium.
You don't want to come back to Yankee Stadium.
Because I think the next series starts like on the next Wednesday, I believe.
The ALCS.
Oh my God. Ay, Dios mío. I feel like we're so close, but so far.
The conversations definitely have shifted, ladies and gentlemen. We're talking about the playoffs. The playoffs, yes, we're talking about the playoffs.
Yeah, we're in the playoffs.
So what is your lineup, Joe? Now, obviously, understanding that it's 12 pitchers, so they might go 3 or 4. Well, if Taillon's going in the bullpen, there's 3 starters. That's it. Your 3 starters are Cole, Cortez, Sevy. And then Taillon, Herman are in the bullpen. So that's 9 arms in the bullpen. Now, what is your lineup?
Well, I mean, my starting lineup. What do you mean? Like one? You want me to actually put them?
One. I mean, you could go maybe like the first five. I mean, I would like to hear your like 1 to 9.
Yankees are gonna start Judge at first. Batting first.
Absolutely.
I think that stays there until Benintendi comes back. So it's gonna be Judge, Rizzo, Giancarlo.
That's 3.
Batting third. Gleyber Torres,
4.
Donaldson,
5. Okay.
Cabrera,
6. Then you got IKF Donaldson.
I said Donaldson already. Bader,
Oh yeah, Bader. Sorry. And the catcher.
Bader 7th, Trevino 8th, IKF 9.
Yeah.
That's like my lineup right there.
Right.
And the way I would do this, the way I would play the rosters like this: Judge in right, Bader in center. I have Cabrera in left. Right.
Mm-hmm.
First base Rizzo, second base Gleyber, shortstop IKF, third base Donaldson, catcher Trevino, pitching whoever. Right.
Right.
You having Carpenter back allows you to now play some more.
Chess pieces.
Big spot, 5th inning. IKF at bat. Carpenter, come in. Carpenter, come in.
Please.
I'm gonna want better defense later in the game anyway. Carpenter, come in. I need a big hit. Lefty or righty? Now, if he's facing a righty, Carpenter. Come on, bring in Carpenter. If he's facing a righty, then we'll bring in, I don't know,
A lefty.
a lefty.
If he's facing a lefty, yeah.
And then what you can do there, after you take him out, you can put Peraza as short. Or you can now move Cabrera in from left field to play short.
I was just, yes, thank you.
Bring out Hicks
Right.
to play left field.
Yes.
But I don't like the fact that you're always going to be burning because you never know later. You can wait until later in the game because you may need a Hicks at bat, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you can do that. I can throw Peraza as short, leave Cabrera in left field, and then kind of figure it out that way for that at bat. But I think that IKF getting at bats, I think he should be like he shouldn't play like a full game unless we're winning by a lot. You get what I'm saying?
You know the Yankees love his numbers with runners in scoring position.
Right, but the way that they were using him later in the season just kind of hints to me that they kind of, they played Peraza a lot more short.
They did.
They played, they pinch hit for him a couple of times in big spots.
They did.
And also you can pinch hit for the catchers too. So you can do all that stuff. You can figure that out. That's all stuff you can be able to figure out. So I think that's how the Yankees will utilize the roster. You have now 14 players, position players, and you could do it that way.
I think so. I think that's the right move. The only thing I would change in the lineup, I don't know. I really like I don't think they're gonna do it by having Stanton bat second after Judge. I know they're probably gonna want to split up the righties. Obviously, you put Rizzo in the middle there. But I don't know. I mean, I'm not too confident with Gleyber batting fourth in the playoffs. I'm not too confident. I would like to have Stanton.
I love what I've seen from Gleyber's at bats. Like I loved everything about his at bats. They look so mature. If he's going the other way and continuously remembering that, then Gleyber can bat fourth for me.
No,
I like
he's doing that. Yes,
I like him batting, but he has been doing that, so I can't say that he's not until he actually doesn't, right? But I want him getting more at bats than Donaldson. Right now,
yeah, I don't want. We had this conversation before. Donaldson batting fourth is not the way. It's either gonna be Stanton, or it's gonna be.
So
Gleyber.
who else did you want? That's what I'm asking. Like
Stanton,
where else did you want Glaber?
Well, I mean, you could do Judge, Rizzo, Glaber, Stanton, Donaldson, fifth. Then you got Cabrera, Bader, Trevino or Higgy, and then you have IKF batting ninth. So it's like I would flip flop that. I will have Stanton. I will have Glaber third, Stanton fourth.
Glaber's a good postseason hitter too.
Yeah, and then you have him. You get extra at bats batting third.
Yeah, but I think I want Giancarlo getting more at bats over Glaber.
That's all.
Because he can wreck a game.
Absolutely.
And he's God mode in the playoffs when he's on. And he's been on the last couple of years in the playoffs.
Absolutely.
So,
we've seen it. We've seen that for sure.
And Giancarlo, I think in his last game that he played, he had a 99-mile-per-hour fastball out.
Yeah.
So a sinker hit it out. So
disgusting.
I'm willing to bet more on Giancarlo there. Now, the lineup changes once you introduce a Benintendi, hopefully later on, but that's not a conversation for now.
Now, will you put out, is that your lineup throughout the postseason, or are you switching it depending on who's pitching, like lefty or righty?
I think against a lefty, you can move. Now, Rizzo still hits lefties, so it could be the same lineup.
And hit by pitch.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So
yeah, I think I'll leave. Too. Yeah, more or less. I think because of Rizzo lefty, Carrera switch hitter.
Yes.
You got, if your Hicks is in the lineup, obviously he's a switch hitter too. You got more balance now, so I don't think they really got to change much, to be honest with you. Maybe like whoever you want batting third, fourth, you want to switch that up a little bit. As long as Donaldson's not higher than fifth or sixth, we're good, man.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's wild. I love that Carpenter's back because it gives the bench some legit like firepower. Especially if he's back. And that God picture that he took at batting practice the other day, I'm like, who is this like he's just chilling, bro. It wasn't even a picture of him. It was a picture of all the guys, and he just like stood out as like a God figure. I was like, man, this guy right here, bro. Look at Carp.
He just oozes God mode. Man.
He does.
He's gonna be the Raul Ibanez from the postseason coming off the bench. Oh shit! What, he's gonna pinch it for Stanton? Oh yeah, he hits it up. Oh man, I watched that video again.
So good.
I watched that video again. Oh, what a time!
So good.
So that's your lineup. Your bullpen. Schmidt for sure has to be in there. Wandy.
So I have Herman, Wandy, Holmes, Efros, Loizaga.
Schmidt.
Marinacio's out, correct?
Marinacio is out.
He's hurt.
Trevino,
Licky, Schmidt.
That's 8.
That's 8. That's let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is 8. So 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 12 pitchers.
Herman, you said Herman?
Yeah.
Okay. I think those are the guys.
I mean, the Yankees might end up sneaking in Castro. I didn't really see enough from Castro toward the end to be like, oh, let's do it.
I know.
And I think the fact that they're going to throw Tyone in the pen, we seen Tyone come out, pitch for the Yankees and pitch in short stints, and I think he pitched great. His stuff actually ticks up in the pen. So we'll see what happens there. Oh, my God, the nerves are creeping in. Let's finish talking about the pen, just to wrap up the pen and put a bow in it. Aroldis Chapman did not show up for workouts. And because of that, the Yankees said, peace. If you don't want to be here to support us while we are here, we've been here supporting you through everything, then you know what? Deuces, bro. Like, nobody's bigger than the team. And you guys know, like, I know Chapman personally and stuff like that. Like, he's real cool. He took my son on the field, and it was real dope. And he's always, like, been awesome to me. But I got to call a spade a spade. I got to be honest. You don't show up, that's inexcusable, right? If you felt slighted because, you're not a 100% sure shot to be on the roster, then okay, fine, I understand why you would be frustrated. You should be frustrated with yourself. That's how I would look at it. I will take that one day, which is that Thursday. If you want to go all the way to Florida or whatever, hang out with your family, despejar la mente, kind of like, like relax a little bit, not think about baseball, get back to, you know what, let me support my guys, let me be there, let me just do my job and be a pro. Then you can go back on Friday for the mandatory workouts, go in there, throw your BPs, and show that you're a team player. And maybe you're not on the roster for this round, but maybe you might be on the roster for another round. Like, we don't know that. And he could still probably do that, except that we've seen, the message that who was it? Bob Nightingale put out. He says, Chapman's career is done, but we all know it's Bob Nightingale, guys. Like, you can't believe what Bob says.
He said Yankees pitcher Aroldis Chapman said he would attend their mandatory workout if he definitely was going to be on their postseason roster. The Yankees could not give him that assurance. Chapman stayed home in Miami. The Yankees told him to stay there. His Yankees career is over, which absolutely means he'll be in the World Series.
What the hell makes you think? How are you? Listen to how that sentence sounds. Chapman says, if this is exactly what was said word for word, if I am not on the postseason roster, I will not attend the mandatory workout. The word mandatory means that it is not optional, okay? The word mandatory immediately removes the option from it. So,
yeah, exactly.
What are you doing? And the Yankees have to take this stance because, and you know what? The Yankees waited a while before they actually talked about it. They waited until yesterday, Sunday. The Yankees could have said something on Friday. The Yankees could have said something on Saturday. The Yankees did not. They waited, and I think they were giving Chapman some time to maybe come around his senses and be like, yo, guys, I apologize. And maybe they would have made up an excuse or whatever it was and then say, hey, you're still not making the roster, but keeping it more on the wraps, right? Now the Yankees have to come out public with it because it's like, you know what, you gave us no chance. Monday, like we have to get ready for the playoffs, and we gotta talk about this, have an off day, nip it in the bud, focus on what we're supposed to focus on. And the Yankees did what they were supposed to do.
Exactly.
Sorry,
Chop, you're not bigger than the team, bro.
Nobody's bigger than the team. It's 26 for 28.
Even
40 for 28. So if this year, if you guys remember, and Sweeney Murdy had I was listening to him and Keith were talking in their podcast, and he said he brought up a good point. Earlier this year, Mike King went 3 scoreless innings in this game. Judge had 2 home runs. Chapman had an inning where he kind of struggled, 1 run scored, but he still got the save. Rizzo and Trevino gave the championship belt to Chapman.
Yep.
And everybody was like, whoa, what the hell? But they felt, you know what? We got to support our teammate. So the fact that you're not there, kind of like, you should have, if you're mad at the team, be mad at the team. But you got to be there to support your guys, who knows if your BP, allows Rizzo to now hit a home run because Rizzo's now facing a left-handed batter. He's getting more left-handed pitcher, sorry. He's now getting more reps, and because of that, he's like, you know what? I'll do this, bang, and then, you don't know. Maybe you can help your team out in other ways. If you can't, if you can't help them out, like, Nobody's bigger than the team, bro, and that's just what it is. And I gotta be real. There's no excuse for that.
Especially after getting smacked by Altuve.
Bro, the Yankee players have supported you through a lot of shit. Let's be honest. And now it just feels like you cutting bait and running a little bit.
Your tattoo situation.
The tattoo stuff, like
the inconsistencies. And it's like, yo, bro, after, we've been saying like, yo, Chapman is done. But the Yankees kept believing in him. And they kept bringing him back and trying to like get him into games and getting him into the in the zone. And I don't know, B. It's just like this year has been very, very weird for Chapman, and seeing how it went throughout the whole season, it's almost fitting how this is ending, which is ugly. But again, this is going to be this conversation is going to get old. We're probably not even going to talk about it because
we got games to play.
We got games to play, B, and it's like, all right, you want to stay home in Miami.
Yes,
we got places to go. We got games to play.
Yeah,
and it starts tomorrow. So, Chapman, thank you for being a Yankee, B. I'm sure this is the last that we see of you in Yankee world. So, sorry, buddy.
Yeah.
Game 1 tomorrow.
Yes.
We need the energy.
Need the energy. If you go into the stadium, bring the freaking energy, bro. I'm telling you that right now. Place is going to be a zoo. We should be in there early. Like the way that we were there early for Jeter when Jeter's ceremony was. Like everybody got to be there early. Be there lit. Be there hype. Go out there ready to lose your voice because the team's going to need you. And if they're using that pitch comp shit, I want it so that the other team can't use that shit. They were having problems in pitch comp. They just finished playing against the Rays. Yeah, they were playing in Cleveland, blah, 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 and yeah, it got loud in some situations. But Yankee Stadium is different. We need to shake these guys. Like, whoa, what the hell's going on here?
The same way. What was it, 2019? When Lindor?
Like, wild.
Yeah, it has to get like that again. It has to get like that again. We could smell it. This team, I feel like, is way more ready, way more prep than the teams before. We got an ace. You know what I mean? I think we got it. We got to get it going, B. I think this could be the year. But how bad do you want it? How bad do you want it?
Yes. Do we have any final thoughts, Chris?
This is why we battle through 162, right?
Yeah.
This is why we play the game.
Yeah.
To be in a position to win, to be in a position where you could get your 28th ring. You know what I mean?
Well, 27th.
27th ring, and with the watch, I get it. 28th championship. I have this image. I had a dream a few months back where I saw Stanton hoist the trophy over his head. It has to be now. And it starts tomorrow. You know what I mean? We got the team. You know what I mean? We don't have a closer, but you got to do your job. Whatever it is, whenever you get the call, you got to do your job. And I feel like we got the guys that are going to get it done. I can't wait until tomorrow. I'm nervous as hell. I'm nervous, but I don't really feel it yet. I'm probably going to feel like at 4 or 5 p.m. tomorrow.
Oh, my God. Those are the worst.
Put on my jersey. I'm going to put on my Timbs.
Oh, my God.
I'm going to put on my jacket. I'm buying a fresh Yankee fitted tomorrow.
Fresh Yankee playoff fitted.
Playoff fitted tomorrow. Let's do it, man. What you got, Joe?
Guys, we are going to be potting after every single game. Every game, every postseason game, we will be podcasting. So you guys come on here, like after a game, you guys can wait. I'll try to get home as much as, as quickly as possible after the game so that way we can be able to podcast. So join us, man. It's hopefully it's their hype podcast, and we're happy and hype, and we'll take some voicemails, and we'll talk about the game. We'll talk about the good things, the bad things, turn of events, and feel free to do that. So feel free to leave us some voicemails, 347-389-4898. So you know we could kind of talk on that. We also have, you know, I'll be doing the live stream. So like I'm going to the first 2 games. If the game's at home, unless something crazy happens, I'm probably going to the game. The road games, we're going to be doing watch streams. Chris, are you coming to the live stream that we're doing? All right.
I'll be there.
So we're going to be, you know, the live stream, which is Saturday and Sunday. I'm going to be doing the live streams from the Bronx office, and we're going to be lit in there. You know how we do. You know how we do with the music and the guida and hype and people dancing. That's just what we do, man. That's what we do. So it's going to be a great time. And you guys hop on for that, man. And I'm so ecstatic for this time of year, guys, because you guys already know. Like, I understand that there's only one team at the end of the day that's really hype and happy. But every October, there's always that optimism of like, maybe this year we'll be that team that is hype and happy this year. And I want to be that team. All right. But it starts with tomorrow. The road to 11 wins, 11 to 28, starts tomorrow. So Cole, bring your A game. Yankee fans, bring the A game and get hyped, because I want to hear the building going crazy, because I know I will be there tomorrow going crazy, man. So you guys already know. People in the chat know. Make sure you guys keep your pinstripes on and stay pinstripe strong. Let's go, Yankees! Live is on Twitch. Live is on Twitch. We going live on Twitch.
Recording stopped.
Whoo! That was a fire rap. I don't know how long that was, but that was a fire rap. It did not feel like 52 minutes. It's not. It's a lie. YouTube lies.
I feel like 30.
I mean, it probably was because we were doing like pregame talk. I don't know how long it was.
Oh, nice. The Yankees postseason preview show is on Yes.
Our shit?
The Yankees.
Oh, my bad. Okay.
PinstripeStrong is on Yes.
He said, we over here cursing and shit.
We didn't talk about Michael K. He's not gonna do the games anymore.
Oh, okay. Well, that's something.
It's all right, Michael.
Yeah. When you going live on Twitch now? Yeah, we'll go live on Twitch. I go live on Twitch in a few. We'll stay on YouTube for a little bit.
Go loud.
Exactly. That's what I'm about. That's like a clock on the wall. Go get your money, little double bag boy.
Wait, what? I sounded twice.
What?
I sounded twice for like.
Go get your money, little double bag boy. Get money.
Get money.
Hey, yo, shit.
We definitely playing that shit tomorrow.
The crazy thing is
Thursday.
we need music. My man said the beat's so hot, the flow is so ice cold. Why is this so slow? Walk into the Gucci store, honey. I am on my shit. I need a pambone. I'm like, bro, what's wrong with you, bro? Why you rapping so slow?
Bro, that's when, because you know it It was a duo. It was him and another guy.
Yorkie want to
that
come to the watch party. I don't know if I should invite him. What you think?
because if we invite him, we gotta invite everybody else that want to come. Because why can't I come?
Nah, yeah, Chris. Why can't you come? Yorkie gets like I don't know. Sometimes he gets a little sus. Like I don't know what's going on. He gets extra sauce after night. Like
Yorkie, you big. Yorkie after dark be wild, B.
nah, he be after dark and crazy. Good luck against the Guardians, Bryce. Yo, Braves fan, man. I know you guys are hype. You didn't have to put up with that San Diego. Yeah, we're gonna do a watch party in the Bronx office Saturday and Sunday. Saturday, Sunday.
We got a watch party coming.
We got a watch party coming. You already know. We get lit. We get hype. You already know Lou Dive is going to be a part of it since he has no other team to root for.
Yeah, that's the name, Player Circle. That was the verse that 2 Chainz felt. Well, he was Titty Boy. 2 Chainz was like, you know what? I think I could do this by myself. Now that's when they were signed under Ludacris's label.
My man said, "New Player Circle."
That shit wasn't going nowhere. Pampa on.
I need it. Yeah. I am on my shit. I need a pamp on.
Oh my god, man, that's dope.
All I've done is watch Jolly's reaction to the Mets and assume it'll be me for the next few days. No, happy thoughts, Fayal. Fayal, have you been a part of our playoff watch parties? Have you been there? I don't know if you have, because I know you're always part of like the Talking Yanks one, and Saturday Talking Yanks and the company is supposed to actually have one at a bar.
I can't do bars,
but I'm gonna be honest, Chris. Like,
I need to hear the game. I need to
hear yo, Chris.
I can't do it, man. That bar shit is
overrated. They telling me, oh, you be at a bar, we're gonna invite like a whole bunch of people to come with us. Listen, I can't do meet and greets during the playoffs, bro. I just can't, bro. I'm not trying to say like, oh, Joe, you think you better than no. I just mentally am so locked on a game that some dude comes like talking to me about some left shit. I like, bro, get away, bro. No disrespect. I can't talk to you right now, Pop. Like, I'm just like,
yo, Joe, what do you think about crypto, yo? Like, it's like, yo, bro.
Like, remember, were you there, Chris, when we went to when Fox Sports filmed me and we went to the bar?
I think I was working that day. I couldn't go, but I did see the video.
Okay.
And I seen the people that were there and everything.
Yeah.
But even that situation, I'm pretty sure you was like, yo, bro, I don't know, man.
Now we had the volume up on the game, which is good, and but I just don't know, like too much stuff at a bar. Like a bar is like a little. I gotta be in a controlled environment that I can go crazy in, and I could just fucking like go nuts, bro. I can't, bro. I can't. Unfortunately, I will not be attending the bar event for Jomboy Media. You guys can go. I hope you guys have a blast. If you guys go, I cannot go because I know me. And if I'm in a place where it's like, it's too much, like not watching the game, I'm like, I don't see if I'm in my own, I'm in my basement. I got my own spot. If I got my own spot, I can like the energy that we have in there, we can control. You know what I mean? Like we'll get hype. We can play instruments, music, all that shit. But bro, if I'm in a bar, I can't really control that too much.
Right.
It's like, or there's a dude there, it's just like not a Yankee fan, like a Yankee hater, or like somebody that doesn't really watch base. Like I'll get, like if I'm off in the distance and somebody's like, hey man, you guys got the soccer game on? Like that might throw me off. Like so.
The soccer game, get the fuck out of here, dude.
My man said, hey, do you have the badminton game that's on ESPN3? Like,
Yo, you got the Knicks preseason.
Yeah.
Can you put that?
Yo. Right now, the Rangers are playing, man. They're playing their first game of the season. Can you throw that on the second TV? I don't even want to see that. I need every fucking TV to have Yankees.
All of it.
Joe's, it will be festive. All right, that's great. I'm glad for those people that are searching festive. I am so... Guys, we can get festive all day for weeks after the Yankees win the championship. We'll be at bars going crazy. I'll be drunk for 2 weeks straight. But I will tell you this right now. I can't be too festive. Like while the game's going on. I'm just too locked. So yeah, I'm not going to that. But that goes back to my original question, which is, hey Fayal, have you ever been in our watch-alongs? In our Twitch watch-alongs and stuff like that, and shit gets lit in there. Elizabeth knows. If you know, you know. Like the people that have been in those streams know. Win or lose, like we trying to change the energy of the game through the TV, guys. Like we're like, so I hope.
I can't do bars, bro.
Chris, could you imagine a big spot in the game and I can't hear, or I can't see, or like,
yo, bro, nah.
People worrying about a drink, or somebody's trying to talk about something else. Like, hey man, what do you think is gonna happen? Like, I don't know. Like, it's
not the same. It won't be the same. You're either gonna, I know for sure, for the postseason, you're either gonna be in the headquarters, in the Bronx studio, in your house, or at the stadium. Nothing in between. Like, it's gonna be just those 4 spots.
There's literally just those 4. I mean,
and that's it.
Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna be in the main office because I'm also gonna be going there to do other stuff. Like on Wednesday, I'm actually gonna be doing Padres Dodgers with Chris Rose and Jake, and we're gonna be doing that from the office. So those will be good. But I'm not like, I need to be with the boys for the playoffs, bro. That's just what it is, right? You know what I mean?
That's what we.
Joe's bring out the beats for the watcher. Guys, we're gonna get like a what do you call that shit? The
drums.
Like a drum or like a, it's not considered a drum. It's called like a
I know.
Bongo or some shit.
I think it's the bongo. My condolences, Jared, man, for real, man. Grandma.
Oh man, Jared, that
so
sucks,
sorry,
man. Seriously.
So sorry, buddy, man.
Yes.
Condolences to you and to the family.
Condolences for you, bro.
Absolutely. Sending love, B. Joes, don't start crazy. Don't start crazy until you literally need to invite with alongside everyone.
Don't start what?
So you literally need to invite everyone?
What are you talking about?
It's too much. I think brother BKL, I think he's saying write that again, B. Like
I don't understand what he wrote. Fayal says, how is Joe's going to pace in the middle of a crowded bar when someone is trying to engage him? Don't talk to me. Like, I'm sorry.
If you're not talking Yankees or what's going on.
No, like some people don't, like sometimes I'll watch and people like want to talk to me and I don't care. Like I'll talk to anybody. But bro, why are we, he's about to pitch the ball. Why are you talking to me right now? Okay? Like I'm not missing, and now I think Ronnie's going to help me out with editing, so I'm not going to be like on my phone that much. I don't want to be on my phone that much. He's going to post a reaction for me. He's going to he's going to edit the video. He's going to do all of that shit. He's going to post it on Instagram and on this thing.
Yeah. Instagram, Twitter, definitely TikTok.
Oh, we got to get TikTok.
TikTok needs some Joe's love for sure. Nah, man, it's gonna be dope, man. Everything is organized. Well, it's gonna get organized, or it's already organized.
I still need to fix up the office and wire it up because the Bronx office needs some love right now. People haven't done anything there in months. So,
That shit is insane. I mean, man, I'm ready, B. I'm ready. The anticipation. I mean, watching this right now, breaking down the numbers and all that stuff. I'm just ready to go. I can't wait, B.
Nah, this is not a Super Bowl party. Don't talk to me. Shut up. Bro, for real. For real.
Super Bowl party.
Like even during the Super Bowl party, like there's a game going on, bro. Like, but people
yeah,
use it
for
as
sure.
like, oh, let's just talk.
Yeah, it's like
As
like
someone
a
who has
little-
never been to New York, I have an honest question: is the area around Yankee Stadium safe to park and shit? Yeah. Like, what kind of car you got? I never pay for parking. I mean, I do pay for parking. I have recently because I got a new car, so I don't want like people like scratching my shit. But yeah, you can park it around the stadium.
park it, pay for it.
Around the playoffs is going to be harder for you to find free parking.
There's people gonna be there probably like at 1.
Nah, not that early. But if you could get there, like around, like if there's an 8:00 game, like this is a 7:37 game, right? Yeah, 7:37. So if you get there by like 5, right, and you can find parking around 5, and you find parking around 5
For the
free.
postseason? You don't think that's late? For the
Nah,
postseason?
hell no, bro. Free parking you can find, and you can find metered parking as well. That you put you. I don't know if I should say this. You could pay the meter for about 2 hours, and then after that, there's no meter after 7. So you could just kind of do that. Fuck, I should have never said that. All right, but that's something that you can do.
Look at this.
You could pay the meter for 2 hours.
The Dodgers got Urias first, Kershaw second game. What do you think about that? Urias pitching first, the first game. Kershaw
Big money
pitching.
McFly.
That's pretty dope. I like that. Big money McFly. Abs-up. Here you go. TikTok. Yo,
Oh yeah,
Pinstripe-
follow TikTok.
Follow Joezmcfly and PinstripeStrong on TikTok. Man. Let's get these numbers up.
I wonder if I should just put all my Yankee stuff on the PinstripeStrong TikTok. I think it would make sense versus doing it on my stuff, and then I like because
You could do that.
my stuff is all over the place.
Yeah, you
Like
could do
I post anime shit, and then let me show you. One of the things that I had to get. I went to Comic-Con and I had to get this. I spent way too much money on Comic-Con this week.
Bro, that Deadpool shit that you got.
Yeah, the Deadpool shit is fire.
Oh my!
This is, guys,
God.
this is my pride and joy. This is my favorite piece of art that I have gotten over this week. Yes, it is actually.
Banga, 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 banga. It's upside down. Bro, that looks amazing. Wow. Oh my god.
This is
That is
one of the sickest pieces of art that I have seen.
Look at Goku right in the middle.
I mean, Luffy should be bigger, but I mean, you have Saitama right under him. You have so many epic
Look at Naruto.
characters.
Bleach is on there. Look at Black Clover. Oh my god. One Piece, Hunter x Hunter. This is amazing.
Lelouch.
Lulu. Is Demon Slayer there?
Yeah, over here. Right here.
Oh yeah, there you go. There's Tanjiro.
They even got the Gundams all the way in the. If you look at all the way in the back, you got the Gundams.
Yes.
So
Is that Berserk? Is that Berserk? In the corner?
yes, it is.
Oh my god. Goku being that's God mode right there. You got the white hair.
That shit is sick. This is one of my favorite pieces. I got a lot of pieces of art, a lot of stuff, collectible stuff.
Comic-Con was it was really fun.
So that was Comic-Con was awesome.
Guys, go on YouTube, watch that video.
Oh yeah, I have a vlog. I did a vlog.
Amazing stuff. That first video, Joe, I was watching and smiling the whole time. I'm like, this is super dope, man. And to be able to do that, obviously next year,
I'm going to AnimeCon next month.
Yeah, AnimeCon is. Wait, you got tickets already?
Well, they're sold out, but I put in for them.
AnimeCon, I will definitely like to. I'll probably go next year for sure.
AnimeCon.
Is it going to be in the same place?
I think it's in the Javits.
Yeah, let's okay. You're evil.
Joel's your evil laugh when you killed Pax in Super Smash. Part of Comic-Con is so fantastic. Yeah, man, I wanted to give her a chance.
Right.
Joe's looked like he was in heaven. Yeah, I love that place. It's just a good place for me to geek out. So I had a blast.
In the beginning of the video, there was a guy, Peter Griffin, in the beginning of the video.
But it's tiring though, guys. Like, because there's a lot of walking. It's so freaking tiring. Elizabeth, thank you for putting up the link. It's so freaking tiring. Are they talking to? Yo, look at this guy, bro. Look at Carpenter. His best decision was keeping a mustache.
Absolutely.
I need to put this into a poster and hang this up. The artist signed it for me as well. It's like some famous artists.
That's super dope.
Overlord is there, yes. Like any big time main. I remember I was watching him on TikTok make this. Yeah, I remember when he was making this on TikTok and people kept telling him, hey, you're missing this guy. Hey, you're missing this guy. So.
You're missing this guy.
Yeah.
Matt Carpenter said on August 9th, I'm not even going to accept the fact that this will be it for me. My man said. It's the return for me.
It's the return for me. Bro, this guy got the fresh Yankee fitted, bro. That shit brand new.
Fire.
It looked like he bought it, actually. It looks like he bought it.
Yeah, he definitely went to the Bronx.
Bro, because they give you that curve shit. Like the Yankees, take the car. He's like, no. He went out to the store and spent the $60 and shit.
$60. But Carpenter, we got one right here. No.
I need the crispy.
I need it from
Joe's, what size is the picture? I'll find a nice frame for that for you. Oh, I don't know.
Will Joe ever find out?
And I also got this.
Picture?
Hold on.
Find out next time on Dragon. Is the Carpenter for me? My God, yo. He's him. Carpenter is him.
This is one of the things I got. Man,
you know what? I did see that. I passed by yesterday.
And I got this exclusive freaking. I was about to rip the bag, and it's a Ziploc bag. When I get my man cave.
Oh, that's a rug, B.
No, it's a Savannah, but I'm gonna put this up.
Oh, I thought it was a rug. I gotta go on the couch though.
It can.
That look dope.
Come on. Okay.
Oh, that look fire. That's fire. Naruto and Sasuke. Uchiha. That's super dope, man.
This is like great quality too. Great quality stuff.
Bro, that's super dope.
Hell yeah. A lot of stuff. One day I'll build some stuff, and this will be stuff that'll be on my walls and shit.
I got Spy Family.
Have you been watching Spy Family?
I got the mangas. I just got part 3. Yesterday I got part 3.
You should watch it. It's a great watch.
So is it on Crunchyroll?
Yeah, it's on Crunchyroll.
Oh boy, that Crunchyroll. This is what I got, guys. I got this.
That shit is fire.
That shit.
Death Note.
That is insane right here. I'm definitely framing this, putting it up. Oof.
And I need cash.
Love Death Note. If you're not up on anime, I always recommend Death Note as your first anime. You know what I mean? One of the dopest. Chainsaw Man. I saw a guy dressed as Chainsaw Man, which that was dope. Joe's been talking about that.
I can't wait. Comes out tomorrow.
Oh, it comes to anime?
Anime comes out tomorrow. I already seen the first episode. Like at Comic-Con, they played the first episode. Guys, the first episode of Chainsaw of the whole weekend. That was the littest panel that they had. Like that was the lot, and I went to the one for Bleach as well. Bleach was crazy, but the one for Chainsaw Man was the loudest and the craziest that people got. Yo, when Denji said, "Yo, the transformation into the Chainsaw Man is one of the craziest transformations that I've seen." It's so awesome. This is awesome too.
Fire.
The voice actor of Zorro, Chris Sabat, actually signed this, and he did the voice for Noah while he was there. He said 3 sword style. He said it, and he's also the voice for like so many people. He's like most notably, he's the voice of the Prince of All Saiyans, Vegeta, and he also he has many people that he does their voices. It's really good. Did you see the Mario Brothers trailer at Comic-Con? I did see the Mario Brothers trailer. That was on Thursday, yes.
I don't know about the voice, though.
Which one?
Chris Pratt does the voice.
Well, you know.
He's like, oh, man, princess, let's go. It's like, yo, bro, why you sound like... why you don't sound like Mario, B? Like,
my man said 3 sword style.
That's fire. My man said, wow. I don't hear that.
Dope.
I don't hear that. I want to see the movie, though.
Yeah.
I want to see Mario, though.
I will see that.
The One Piece movie comes out next month.
One Piece Red comes out next month. I can't wait. The blanket is fire. This blanket's so on fire. I love that blanket. That blanket's freaking fire as well.
Vanessa, yeah, you definitely got to go to Comic-Con for sure. Man, everybody should go to Comic-Con, man. It's once a year.
Sandy would hate Comic-Con. I mean,
I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now.
She says she doesn't like anime.
You might not like anime or comics or anything like that. There's some fire. Like go for like the creativity.
I love seeing the cosplay.
Go for the cosplays. Yo, Joe, there was some. You know what I mean? Like there was some cosplays out there. That was like, oh, word. That's why you out here. You out here like that? I bet. There was some very, very dope outfits, man, out of this world, for sure. It's like you're stepping into like a different dimension, man, where everybody's just free. They're actually themselves when they're in the cosplay. That's super dope. Chris Pratt has the acting range of a wet carrot. That's what.
Wow. Bro, why does Carp look so good, says Dahlia, who is trying to contain herself at these situations. I got to send you guys some photos. Got stuff framed.
This is Cole's first home postseason start? All right.
That's crazy. Really? Oh, yeah, he did. He pitched on the road.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Oh.
He never pitched at home. It's true. It was Fenway, and then he pitched against, where was it? In 2020, he pitched in San
That
Diego,
was a wild card. Yeah, because of the post.
and then
because of
he
the pandemic.
pitched the
Wasn't it the Rays? No.
no, then he pitched.
What was it last year? Hold on. Then you want to turn it over to this?
I forgot where else did he pitch in 2020.
It was the Boston in 2021.
No, in 2020. 2021 was Boston. Yes, I'm talking about 2020 during the pandemic. Where was it that he pitched?
In 2020, let me see.
It was Fenway. He also pitched in Progressive Field and San Diego. He pitched in Progressive. Yeah, but the start before that, he pitched in Progressive Field. He pitched in against the Indians.
San Diego.
He pitched against the Indians. So he's never been in Yankee Stadium. Like, as a Yankee, I mean. Cleveland, Tampa, and then Boston. Wow, that might be interesting then. Now that I'm thinking about it, might be interesting. Love this. He said, to Noah, 3-sword style.
3-sword style.
He said, yeah, he said that. Some other dude, and he says, I am the prince of all Saiyans. He said that. That shit was pretty hot. That shit was kind of fire. I was like, oh, shit, this is Vegeta right here, bro. And then next to him was the voice of Krillin. And then I'm like, what the fuck? And then next to him is the voice of Tanjiro. And when these people talk, I'm like, bro, what's going on, bro? I feel like I'm in the anime, bro.
He signed the Majin Vegeta that I didn't get to meet him, but he signed it. So that would have been dope to see. I actually seen Mankind. I didn't get online though, but I saw Mankind.
Chris Pratt doing his own voice and 2 hours of Mario impressions from another actor would have been mocked equally from. It's true. It's true.
I wonder who did the voice for Luigi.
I did. Carpenter. Carpenter did.
That would make sense.
Yo, that picture of Michael Caine next to him looks like he's 20.
I was gonna say 30.
It looks like it's, you know what? From far, it looks like Flaherty.
It does look like Flaherty.
Flaherty.
All right, I'm gonna go eat something real quick.
Yeah.
Guys,
Thank you guys so much for hanging out.
I'm ready for tomorrow, yo.
Get ready for tomorrow, yo. Woo! Get ready for tomorrow, yo. Guys, I'm going to eat real quick and like make sure that the kids do their homework, and then I'm gonna hop on later on and do some gaming. And that's it. Or maybe I won't. I don't know. I'll let you guys know. I will see you guys no matter what.
Peace out, guys. Love, yo. And watch Raw. The Fiend came back.
Yeah. White. And don't do it Raw. Make sure, even though you watch Raw, make sure you don't go Raw. All right?
Hey, yo. Peace, man. Love, yo.
Don't love.